So, hey guys, very good afternoon, and it's day 42 of spoken English. Yeah, and so far I'm showing up every day, and like today I'm wearing different t-shirt, and reason for that first I'll tell you. So I just came back from office, and I went around 1:20 like afternoon, and just spent 3-4 hours and came back. And actually, I have a status call after maybe 1 hour, so I decided to record the video first, and after that I'll attend the call. Otherwise, it will be like very difficult to get time to record and practice. Also, I kept some rice to get soaked. So yeah, I kept some rice in the water to get soaked, and after that I'm gonna cook them. Basically, I just know how to cook rice, so that's why I'm telling you. And I watched a video there. She was telling like, okay, if you wanted to cook rice, just add 4 times the amount of rice that you are keeping. For example, if I kept half bowl of rice, then keep 4 times, means 4 half bowl of water, and that's how you can cook them and keep it for 8 to 8 minutes, he told. But I am keeping 9 minutes of timer, and then I'm blindly like I'm just stopping it and adding some more water so that all the residue, that part, white part. So after even cleaning, there will be some little bit of sticky part that we need to clean. Actually, it's not we need to clean, but I prefer to clean them that. So I add some more water and just washing them, and then okay, so it's not cooking video, so that's why I think like, okay, it's not necessary. And you can see it's a little tattoo over here on the shirt. Just jokes apart. Okay, so today's topic is, okay, I just asked chat gpt, can you suggest me a topic? So it told me like, okay, you can ask, you can explain about, can money buy happiness? Is it the same, or yeah, can money buy, can money buy happiness? So we are going to discuss it. So so I'm gonna discuss it, and I'll present some points in favor and some points against it. And let me know if you are you have a few more points, or you have some other opinions, then let me know. So first, actually I think it's a repetitive topic, and I avoid them. Like, I wanted to practice on different topics. It could be like, how this I just want a role based scenario, and I like to practice on those more. Like, for example, if I have to explain something that is completely new, then okay, first thing, I need to speak slow. So then I feel okay. I'm just trying to speak little louder, and for that it's very important. If one person yesterday asked me like, how to improve spoken English? So whatever came into my mind, or came into mind, whatever, as per my observation, I have given it in the I responded to the comment. And leave it, man, that's not important. So can money buy happiness? So first thing is, what is happiness for you? It's very important. So for some people, like, if they have a lot of money, then they feel happiness. For some people, they want peaceful life. They want, don't want to be in a stress. But for others, like friends, they want to be in pressure, stress, but they want a lot of money. So it all depends on what are the parameters for you. uh, when we talk about success or happiness, not success, basically success is different part, and happiness. And I'll tell you the same example that I told in the past video. For example, a person have one let's take 1 crore rupees, and he's not happy due to some reasons. Maybe he is anxious, he have some problems, in family problems or whatever. Now he is going to maybe purchase something. And okay, let's not purchase something. So he is just going to put that money into locker. So he is traveling via train. Just imagine the scenario, okay? Imagine the situation, or maybe just imagine the visuals how. And now he is traveling, and he is sitting on a train. Not, it will be not on, it will be sitting in, yeah, on the train. And reason for that, I can tell you. So if you can walk somewhere and you are inside it, then you will use on. But if you cannot walk For example, you are sitting in the car, you are sitting on the train, so he is sitting on the train. There are a few other members, but he is very sad and he just kept his bag in the you can say in the lap, and he's just holding the bag and he's sitting alone, and he is very sad. Now imagine. So after that, like he had urge to poop, not poop. Okay, let's take, yeah. He had urge to poop, so he kept the bag safely and went to poop. Okay, and after that, once he came back, he saw, okay, bag is missing, and he started searching here and there, and then somehow, and he is saying like, okay, once I'll get bag and all. So he's searching for it everywhere in the train. Then he realized, okay, he have to sit on the different coach. I don't know what, we'll say coach it, or maybe where group of seats are there. So you can say, so instead of sitting where he is finding in another coach, or maybe another section, and or maybe in another, everywhere he searched, because he is tensed, and because of that he is not able to recognize, or he is not able to decide, or maybe he is disturbed. That's why he forgot, like, where the bag he kept. So now he will do? Once he found the bag, he got very happy, excited, and all, and he came back and sat down and he started talking to peoples and all. Like, I lost my bag and now I just got it. Those, and he's praying to God. Maybe he's just giving thanks to God, like, okay, thanks for saving my money and all. So the same person was unhappy. Now same person became happy with the same amount. So that's where happiness is. You can define it in different terms. What is happiness for you? But let's take another scenario. What is the happiness for you means? And so for some people, they want, like, most of the time, as per my opinion, like, happiness is like when the people whom you like to be with are with you. Okay, it could be your girlfriend, it could be your parents, it could be your cousins, siblings, and all, or maybe it would be someone else, your wife. Actually, I forgot that as well. So yeah, so whomever, your kids, or maybe, yeah, so whomever with you want to be, and they are, it could be, that it might be, that is for you happiness. And for some people, it might be, they, if once they will buy car, they will buy villa, they will buy something, then that is happiness for them. And now let's talk about money. So money, even the persons who are earning crores or crores rupees, they are also not, like, happy, or maybe. So here you can see, like, for some people, their goal is like, okay, once I'll have enough money so that I can start, maybe I'll become philanthropist. And once they start, and maybe that is part of their happiness. Some people, like, why do they become philanthropist, or maybe why they are donating the money, because they are getting some happiness from that when they are helping to others, they're helping to poor. So that is one part of happiness. So you can't say, like, if you have this much amount of money, then you will become happy. It's a state of mind. Maybe after that, like, you have some consequences, maybe you are facing some challenges, and you are earning crores of rupees, but maybe your wife got divorced and you are paying some money to her. Okay, as a alumni. So now you are unhappy, but still you are earning crores of rupees, right? But maybe you are, like, you are giving half money, because of that you are unhappy. Or maybe you are, and after a while your salary got doubled, maybe you are earning 2 crores of rupees, but still you are unhappy because you are paying half to her. So that's why, there isn't any fixed parameter like money versus happiness. Money can buy happiness, can give you happiness, but for a moment or for some time. So it can't give you happiness always, for forever, okay, until you are here in the earth. So that's why, like, it's more about the way. So if you talk to monk, they are happy. They are, even the beggars, they are happy with their life, maybe. I'm not sure, but there are so many people who are happy with little amount of money. So only where I feel, as per in my opinion, what I feel, like, money is very important, definitely, and you should have the money, and you will feel the importance of money. Suppose when you are in your loved ones are in hospital, or you need money for some conditions where you are unable to pay, then you will feel okay, if I had this much amount, then I have paid it. Maybe your father, mother, or someone, your loved ones are suffering from something, or maybe they passed away because of money, then you will feel okay, money is important. So that's where, that's why money is important to buy the things, or maybe to protect your loved ones, or to get something. But if you are thinking like money is other than that, then it depends on person to person's opinion. For some people, like they will buy, okay, I'm not gonna repeat the same things. So what I think, and let's jump to the points. So I just told you what is the difference, what is money, and I said my opinion, and also I tried to explain the money versus happiness. Now argument in favor. Okay, so in my favor, what I'm like, if you talk about my opinion, or if you wanted to know about my opinion, then I'll say definitely money is very important, and for me it should be that much enough that I can take care of my family member, I can take care of them. I don't think like I need billions of dollar or millions of dollars so that I can buy some big houses. No, that's not what I think. I want to travel. For that, maybe I just want to travel. And if you know, there are so many people who are traveling, and for that you don't need money, I won't say, but you don't need to, for example, if you wanted to do a business, some people say like, okay, once I have crores of rupees, then I'll start business. But you will see the history of, or you will read the documentaries of businessmen, then you will notice that all of the persons who started business, some of them, there are some people who does not, or who didn't have that much money, but they started it, and they took step by step, and they built bigger capital. So actually I diverted from the topic, and it's more about like, so in my favor, you need money definitely, and so that you can take care of your family, and especially when there are some, when some unprecedented situations arrives, maybe your family member are in hospital and you want to pay the bills, if you won't be able to pay, and it might risk their lives. So that's where I feel money is important. But there is limited limitation, or you can calculate like how much money in worst case scenario, maybe 1 crore, 2 crore, or depends on you. Uh, uh, and also, if like someone got severe condition, or worst case scenario you will take, then also you will be able to calculate it. How much money do you need? Okay, but if you want luxury and all, then there isn't limit. You can earn crores of crores, or maybe even billionaires are earning, and then also they are not happy. So okay, an argument against, yeah, so there should be some sort of limitation, what I feel. Otherwise, I mean, you earn a lot, keep trying, keep upgrading, and try to earn as much as you can. But after a while, once you feel okay, this is the threshold, I can take care of all, and I have backup, like even in worst case I won't be bankrupt, then you don't need to chase for it still. If you are hustling, because you are, every day when you are earning something, you are losing something, and what you are losing one day of your life, and that is very important. Even after a while, like you, once you will become older, and now suppose you have billions of rupees, or billions of dollars, now you can't become young, right? So there should be some sort of balance between your, uh, how you wanted to live versus how much you wanted to earn. You don't need to chase for money only, because once you have amount, uh, where you feel okay, now this is enough and I can take care of them, then maybe you keep earning. I mean, I'm not the person who can suggest you, but in my opinion, I feel we need to think about different. Like, we don't need to run for money after a while. Once you are successful enough, okay, and there isn't any fixed definition for person to person. It varies person to person. For example, for a person who's living at the roadside, might they will get 1 CR, then they will be enough for them. For a person who is living in Mumbai and he is earning crores of rupees, for him them 1 crore is not enough. So it depends on person to person. And okay, so argument against I told you like against would be something like you don't need to run for money, or you don't need to chase for money. Live your life as well accordingly. For example, yeah, but definitely it's necessary for good health, for good food and good shelter and all. And this also different defines. And in my opinion, okay, so now the next point is like my personal experiences. So yeah, for example, sometimes that's where like sometimes suppose you are for example whatever amount I'm earning right now, let's take some amount you are earning or my I'm earning, so I'm not happy with that. I want to earn more. But once you will earn that amount, then you will feel okay, this is not enough. So that's where like I feel uh, you can't be happy if you don't decide some threshold like okay, after it I will be happy. Then you will keep on chasing and it's a never ending loop. So other than that, like yeah, sometimes I feel like something I'm purchasing, for example when I first bought MacBook, then I was quite happy. Okay, now I'll I can without power backup I can work for 7 to 8 hours. I can watch videos or I can surf the internet. I can watch projects related tutorials and anything. So I was quite happy. Then I bought iPad, and after that I thought, okay, let's now I'll be happy. But things, if you know, there is a Hindi quote like if you get something, then if you don't have something, then that is like a gold if you'll get it. But once you get it, it's like a you can say ash, or you can say clay. So if you don't have, maybe if you are suppose someone like maybe I don't know, I am taking those kinds of example, but yeah, you can say like let's say you have a girlfriend, or maybe let's say you don't have a girlfriend, so and you are asking, or maybe you are saying to God like okay, once I'll have girlfriend, and once you got the girlfriend, or maybe I'm just trying to make the top concept interesting so that you can engage into it. So then you will feel okay, maybe then you started fighting, or maybe let's take example you have a wife, and after that like so something that you don't have, you feel like okay, once I'll get it, then I'll be happy. But for a moment you will be happy, and after again you will start searching for other. So that's it. And yeah, balance. And the next point is balance between money and happiness. Very important. Always don't run for money. It's important, and you should focus on money, but up to our extent. And after that, you have to think more about peaceful life or peace and all. That's why you will see, like in our country, people. I just watch. I few days back only. No, I mean few weeks back. Not 2 weeks back, almost. I was listening a podcast by Raj Shamani, right? Yeah, and there he was asking to a foreign podcaster. So he came into India. I don't know if Raj Samani went to their location to shoot the podcast. I don't know because I was just listening, not watching the podcast. So even I haven't searched about it. But the person who was in front of him, or the person who the podcaster that came as a guest. So he was asking, Raj Samani was asking to him, okay, so nowadays in India or Asian countries, especially in East Asian, South Asian, right? So countries like the peoples are changing or running for money. But if you talk about Western countries, they are now running for peace and all. So what they already did, now we are running for it. Okay, so that's why if you see, they are traveling to India. They are going to devotional places, sacred places, for example, and you will see they are looking for peace, because whatever we are doing right now, they already did it, and they know. So that's why, yeah, there should be a balance between happiness and money. You don't have to chase for it forever. It's never ending loop, and once even the people who are about to die, they also love to have a lot of money. That's why. And is there any other point? I think I already covered all the most of the points. Okay, now let's jump to the. Okay, so for example, in my if I'm talking about my observation, if I talk about my observations, or maybe you can say what I think. So I have seen so many people who are living happily with small amount of money, and then you can see around us now, like you can surf on internet and you will see people's, they are happy, they are living like nothing, they are the king of their home. And you will see they are, for example, for let's take example of me, I'll give you personal experience. So for me, if now my parents will say, okay, go via cycle, okay, you have to go and purchase something bicycle instead of bicycle, I don't know, instead of motorcycle you have to use cycle, okay. So I feel like, okay, now it's not, I feel like what people will think always. And I might not go via cycle, and I'll avoid it because I feel like, okay, what people will think. But well, if you notice, like few years back when I was maybe in sixth, seventh class, then I was fighting with my parents, like I want cycle, I want to go to school, and for that cycle is very necessary. So that's where like some things are, uh, something was source of happiness for you at a moment, now it's not source of happiness. And you will see the same product, and now your happiness or the state of behavior mindset changed, or your mindset changed, and now you are thinking what people will think. Maybe now you will go by a bike, and once you will start traveling by a bike, then you will feel, okay, now I need four wheeler, and you will think, okay, so it's never ending loop. Happiness you have to find it. And that's why like people are nowadays searching for happiness, and they are going to yoga sessions, or maybe they are going to devotional places, or maybe they are going for solitude, I don't know, there are so many things that they are exploring because they know, uh, at the end, what is our goal? We want money, we want happy. Actually you will see, like, you just ask yourself a question: what is purpose of your life? You will get to know. Okay, then you will say, okay, what if I'll become rich? I'm going to job every day, what at the end, what you achieved? What you achieved? Just ask yourself, and you will get to know there are so many, you will ask yourself so many questions: why you wanted to earn money, why you wanted to raise your kids and all. And it's, I feel it's like we all are doing the same things. You will see, most of the lives are running in a same track, it's like everyone is doing the same. So there I feel like, okay, if they are happy, that is okay, but some people are not happy and they are doing something, and they are just doing for money. So that's why where, and there are some reasons why they are doing for money, because they know they don't want to. For example, yesterday only I just talked to my neighbor, and I asked, so since how long you are working as a, since how long you are working? Okay, so he said it's been more than 19 years and he's working in this profession. Okay, so I said, what is your future plan? So he said, okay, I don't, if you are talking about like whether you wanted to do business or something, so I tried it, but it, uh, it didn't work. So now I can't make my family, I can't uh, put my family into risk. And they are like now in the phase, for example, my kids are uh, about to go for higher studies, and also I need money, so I can't take risk. And that's where, so I will continue job only. So that, you know, uh, there are some limitations of people's, like sometimes we feel like, for example, I feel like why they are doing the jobs 9 to 5 only, or maybe why are they continuing jobs, they are serving for something someone else. But you will realize, okay, they are doing it because they are not getting, or they don't want to take risk, or they haven't take to, they did not make any other backup plan, so that even if worst conditions, they can take risk. And it could be like some financial planning also. So it depends on person to person. But I think I diverted the topic, man. I was talking to something else. Yeah, but from my opinion, you should earn money, very important, and up to an extent. But after that, you don't chase for money. Just be happy. Happiness is very important. If you are happy, you can earn. I mean, not only happiness, you have to make some, take some actions. But if you are happy, you will uh, make good decision. Otherwise, you might feel, okay, things are not. And okay, now the bloopers, or maybe the funny part. So today also I thought like, okay, I'll talk to someone. So when I was going to office at the time, still I'm not able to communicate with people. I still feel okay, what they will think, and that's why like, so today I just forced myself. Okay, so one person in e-rickshaw when I was going to office was sitting next to me, and first I haven't talked to him. Then I just asked a random question. I said hello, but he didn't noticed it, and he said what. Then I said okay. I asked in Hindi only, but I said hello in English. But after that hasn't. I think he was busy in something else, and he didn't listen. So then I said, okay, where are you going? Normally it's vague question why someone will ask, but the person was cool, and so I thought maybe he's going to job or something. Then he said he went to maybe give food to someone or tiffin, and then he is going back to home. Okay, so I said like, are you living in the same area, or are you from any other place? So he said no, he is from here only. Then we just had a little chit chat, and I felt okay. I completed my 2 days dose, but after that, like, there is a story going on in my office. Like, it's been long time when I entered into office. Story means it's silent story. You can say they are acquaintance to me, but the acquaintance means someone uh, that is known to you, but not that much. You know them by face, or maybe you just know little about them. They are not a stranger, but they are not your friends, so they are the same. And I always used to avoid them, and reason is simply I feel awkward in front of them. But once you will start talking to, and still I'm not able to make a momentum, or still I'm unable to make conversation with them, so that I can start. And I feel like there are so many people who are going through the same situations, and we call them introverts. So I'm also maybe the same kind of introvert, but I do not want to be. So that's why, if you notice, like, I just started this YouTube channel so that I can boost little confidence, and I also started reading books. So I just want to push myself. I do not want to be in the bubble, like I'm introvert so I can't do this. I Why can't I just want to take risk. I want to take different decisions. I want to talk to people, because once the power of networking, that's enormous or hilarious. Once you will understand it, like once you will connect with more people, you will get to know lot of things. For example, yesterday only I connected with a person, and he is working as an associate director, and I got to know a lot of things from him, different books that I can read. And I thought, okay, he might not be reading the books, or he might not read books. But when once I started, then he asked me like, what kind of books you are reading, and he read a lot of books, because he is a movie director, associate movie director. So they are learning the new things. And he said like, he passed out from a government college, not my bad, sorry. So from English medium school, but he can understand English, he can read the good in English, but still he hasn't spoke to anyone in English. So it's been long, and he never spoke. And that's why he started maybe he was telling 5 6 months back, like he started, and he decided like he will talk to people and he will improve. And you will see like, he's better. He was articulating the things better than me. I'm not good at it. Still, if I have to tell someone a story. So okay. So that's all I think I have for the day. Um, what is time right now? It's 6:12. Actually, I have to cook the food, and I have to attend the call as well. So bye bye for the time being. And if you like the video, maybe you can like it. And if you don't like, just provide your feedback. I don't say like just subscribe it, because it's up to you. But definitely, if you like the video, or if you don't like, just maybe click on dislike, so that it will give me feedback like, okay, people are not liking the content, maybe I need to put extra effort. Or and I noticed like, when I'm recording the video, it's not a good video quality. Still the lighting and all, for in camera it looks good, but when I never watched my video, to be honest. Sometimes I'm watching when I feel okay. For example, yesterday I made one mistake. I did something like doing, or I'm doing job or not. I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah, I did mistakes. That's why you can point out all the mistakes, and let me know if you have any other suggestion to me, or you wanted something like maybe how can I improve better and quicker. If you have gone through it and you have some experience, just share to me. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye. And keep, if you are beginner and you are trying to speak, then the most important thing is just keep practicing and don't lose momentum. Be consistent. If you are read, for example, if you are reading, if you, some days you are speaking for 10 minutes, some days you 5 minutes, but keep momentum. Otherwise, once you will stop it, you will feel okay, let's leave it, and you won't be able to. Consistency is the most consistency. And uh, make it as a habit, consistency. And the second one is speak, keep on speaking whatever is coming into mind, then after that your brain will adopt it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.